All right, so last time, having been grouped up uh, by the merchant lord Darvis Velku, you were sent out into the Western Wild to claim the land for him. Uh, having ventured through Maplebrook, you spoke with the farmer Doric, who pointed you in the direction of wolves. Uh, Turned out to be a rather large pack led by a dire wolf. You have just finished killing the dire wolf and two other wolves, and are more or less standing around in the dark.
Yeah, after that, all I can say is ouchies.
How's everyone doing? Y'all all right?
I am wounded, but I am fine for the moment.
Oh, that's all right. I can take care of that. And I just clap my hands together, give a little rub, a little quick prayer to Larwin, and I'm going to channel energy.
Okay.
I am under by 12 out of game. Well, I'm down by about a third. 12 out of 37.
Well, I'm doing it twice, anyways.
Okay.
My archetype replaces my progression, so I actually only have 1d6 right now. And that's 6 points total to everybody.
Oh boy.
I'm not opposed to using more if anyone needs it.
So,
I guess rather if multiple people need it, otherwise it leaves no wand.
Well, do we want to split up to search the rest of the cave, or do we want to just travel as a group?
Well, first I'm kissing Bobo's. How's everyone looking?
I'm perfect.
I know you are back there shooting things with a bow.
I'm still mildly injured. Although,
Oh. Yeah, I'm fine.
Kaji, you're fine.
I'm fine now.
Charlotte, are you okay? Skiffly.
Skiffly just flexes a perfect peck. He was somehow completely unharmed.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll pull out my wand and just use that on Cormac.
I was gonna say Charlotte actually is still hurt, but Ben, if you're talking, no one can hear you, and you're not muted, so.
you have stepped away.
That figures.
9 points to you.
I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I nod. My thanks.
Of course, what I'm here for.
I saw Ben's. It flashed the mute, and then like it turned off, it turned on, and turned back off the mute. I'm still.
Can anyone hear me?
There we go.
Yeah. So you look at me. Obviously, the GM pretty much gave it away. I was trying to say, you look at me, and I'm mildly injured, but I'm more than 50%. But I'm around 3/4 of my health out of game.
All right, well, I'll leave it be for now then.
Fair enough.
We should be okay.
I say, don't worry about me. I can take care of myself if I need to, if it's needed. In a like a polite tone, not in like a rude. Like I'm saying, like don't worry about me per se, but at the same time, I'm like trying to be all sweet about it.
Well, I have no doubt you're more than capable, but it really is what I'm best at, so I have no problem helping. But for now, I guess, as Vaughn suggested, maybe we take a look around this cave, see if there's anything interesting.
Sounds like a plan.
Do we?
Which way want to go?
Well, do we dare break the cardinal rules and split up, or should we stick together?
I start sneaking away.
I was about to say that is a very cardinal rule. John he starts walking. We have no idea where John went.
Kaji. So Kaji, you can tell that there is like a chamber down that way, but it's too dark for you to see. Any real detail.
Well, I guess I'll go with Kaji, and the others follow. Great if they decide to split up.
I mean, did you see Kaji sneak away?
He was standing right in front of us.
Check your notebook.
Rest of the group, and I'm like, wait for me.
So there is some scattered debris here. Various refuse, some bones.
Do those bones look like animal bones, or do they look like human bones?
Give me a heal check.
There you go.
Okay. So you're not sure at first, and then you realize that that is definitely a human skull mixed in there. Most of those are probably animal bones, but
I guess the next question is, does it look recent? I'm assuming not, but
are you going to pull it out of the pile and examine it?
no, I'm good.
Alright, well in that case you can attempt a yeah. You can attempt a perception check
Sure.
with some negatives. Okay. So it's partially buried, meaning it just for the fact that it's partially buried, it's been here a while. It is completely bare of any flesh. And in fact, as you're looking, one of the things you realize that drew your eye to it is a slight glint of metal from the mouth.
Okay. So I inspect that glint just a little bit further.
Like you taking the stick for your scythe and like poking it through an eye hole and pulling it out, or what are you doing?
Yeah, you could say that.
Give me a basic dexterity check.
I'm dead.
Just because you don't want to touch it, you're trying to prod it very.
I have no qualms.
Please don't.
I
use
am-
clears.
Okay, that's fine. That's good enough. So you're having a bit of trouble, but as you pull it out, um, anyone else who's looking can see that it has a one of the forward molars has been replaced with a gold tooth.
Badass.
which,
Hey,
while
gold tooth.
rather dirty, is still shining enough in the light to have caught your attention.
And the next thing is, well, it's a gold tooth, and you never know why, but detect magic.
Okay. In this case, no.
You never know. You never know. That gold tooth could mean something. And I'm like, hey guys, look what I found, a gold tooth.
Hey, melt it down. You can make a coin out of that.
Thanks, my feline friend.
Um, let me see here.
Are you going to keep that?
Um, yeah, I mean, I'm
He's
not-
going to. She's going
I
to
don't-
use it.
I don't need it in my tooth. I don't need it. So we have like a, I mean, so I'm assuming sense motive, like when I look at Genevieve when she asked me that.
Um, so, sure, you go ahead and roll, and then Josh, give whatever description based on that roll that you think she would pick up. So a 13.
So I look at you kind of like, I mean, it's not like I'm not greedy by nature as a person. You can tell I'm a pretty generally kind-hearted person. It's just more like,
No, honey, that's gross. Like, you don't know where that's been.
so
I do. It's been in his mouth.
So I'm assuming you can. Yeah, okay. So I kind of like I was going to chuck it on that point. I'm like, do you want it?
Not particularly.
Okay. So I think my feline friend might want it.
So you hold the end of the
Yes.
scythe out
Yes.
to Kaji with the
Yes.
skull dangling off of it.
Yes. I kind of like I see Kaji sneaking around, and I'm kind of just like casually walking like an idiot over to Kaji, but I don't know if Kaji notices me and tells me to stop or anything. So I continue to walk up and ask if Kaji wants the weird gold tooth.
Do I need a strength check to just rip it out of the skull?
It takes a moment of work, but it's not really going to be a problem, no.
So yeah, no, I'll shrug and be like, I don't. Sure,
Especially with the
doesn't matter to me. Gold is gold.
time it's
Okay.
sat here, it's not terribly well patched anymore.
I'm assuming Kaji's the only one stealthing because I'm like casually walking around like an idiot.
Kaji, are you actively stealthing, or are you just being...
Uh, no, not really. I feel like we've dealt with the threats in this cave. I'm still keeping an eye out for anything that could be a threat, but if there was anything else in this cave that was going to attack us, I think it would have with that commotion.
Most likely. Alright, so where are you heading now?
Well, I mean, I can kind of see over here that we've got this little pool, so I'm going to come over here and start checking this out, I guess.
Okay, quick question. Once you pried the tooth out, what did you do with the skull?
Wait, I do with the skull?
Yeah? Because you had to grab the skull in order to pry the tooth out.
Yeah, and I like handed it to you on the because I was holding it at the end of my my war scythe for you, and I was just like, "Hey, Mister," and I tried to remember your name because I know it was very brief.
Miss.
Yes. Yeah, so I tried to hand it to you, and you were like seeing me hold my weapon out, and obviously you were like, "What the hell?" Anyways, you took it, and then you have the skull now.
I am following along with
Alas, poor Yorick. We.
the group, keeping an eye out for any more wolves.
Do we really hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
18. Let's see.
19
have-
total for me.
28.
18 plus 9, so.
Okay.
Is
So I'm gonna give this to John because he's the one who actively
27.
said he was listening. So when I call for a perception check in response to one person asking a question, they're the only one that gets to make it. I don't need everyone
Okay.
else jumping in when somebody else says they're doing something.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a little bit of a pet peeve. Anyway, John, you hear as everyone else is. Kaji is practicing her Shakes William Spearman's play, right? Patent pending. You hear a soft like a mewing.
A mewing?
Doing
Not a meowing,
that.
but mewing.
Yeah, not a meow.
Can I tell which way? Huh. Hey,
So it.
guys,
I was gonna say the. Do you don't have it? Give me a wisdom check.
okay.
Straight wisdom.
Great wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Wisdom's a +4, so 17.
Okay. So yeah, it's definitely the sound of young animals. Like very young.
Hey guys, I hear some pups possibly coming from behind us where that left path when we came in diverted. I start walking that way.
You said you hear puppies?
Yeah, I think so.
So I have a definitely a soft side for puppies. I'm a little freaked out, so I definitely am super concerned, and I start to follow you.
Okay. Skiffley's just like, all right. What about the rest of you?
And I'm like, "Psst, hey,
Hold up.
what?
I need an answer from what other people are doing.
I mean, he says he hears that over there, and I was already on my way over here to this little pool. So I'm just gonna.
Just keep going.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
stay with Kaji.
I'm going to. Basically, I look at Skiffley and I kind of look at like, are you following them?
I think they can handle pups.
I'm moving over, following along behind Kaji and.
Okay. All right. So Vaughn and you come around the corner, and there is a low growl as you see a female wolf guarding several pups.
Has she spotted us yet?
You're carrying a torch.
Okay.
Dude, only he can see it, right, and not me yet.
You can see her at the edge of the light, but it's a little hard to make her out around the rock wall.
So, and I can hear the growling, correct?
Yeah. basically once he comes around the corner, she starts growling.
Okay. So what are you gonna do, Big John? Because I know what I'm gonna attempt to do.
I was gonna just point her out to you, like, hey,
Yep. Yeah.
there's something guarding these pups. Sounds like. As soon as I hear the growl, I'd say that.
So I also kind of like step slightly around the corner, and I guess I see it right here, where I'm kind of like next to Big John.
Mm.
Is it the same? Like no change in that whole scenario as I step up real slightly, not real aggressive. My scythe is away and to explain that further.
My bow's
Um,
out, but it's kind of held back behind me.
Yes, it. The wolf is not changing its stance any.
Fair enough. Let me see what I got as far as magic goes. Give me a moment. Okay.
Oh, man.
So the first thing I'll do is I have one slot left of speak with animals. So I'm gonna go ahead and I know I can't really bond with them too well, but I'm gonna attempt to try and speak to the animal. I know it's a very
You're
it's a
you're
wolf.
currently covered in wolf blood.
Here's
Just as a
the
friendly
thing, though.
reminder.
Here's the thing that but would you say like recall purpose that they would know that those so the wolves that we slayed like I mean unless you want to kill it, Big John, I may try to unfortunately even if I have blood on me, I'm probably still going to try and talk to it just because I'm that type of person and I prefer being nice over violence. It's up to you, buddy.
The way my character sees it, this wolf right here is guarding these pups, and it'd be unhonorable to kill this wolf and leave these pups to starve.
Should do you want me to throw a good berry? I'll do it. I'll just like kind of like I'm tempted. Pick two good berries out that I had stored away. I kind of just put them on the ground.
Okay.
And I hopefully like more of a I don't think they're gonna attack me. I mean they're still there. I'm not attempting to attack them. So John, unless you want to do anything, I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to attack.
So I'm gonna back off slowly.
Y'all keep saying John, and it's very confusing to me.
So I back off one like 5 foot step
Yeah.
backwards
Try
as
and
I'm
use
doing this.
character names. It'll help clear that up.
Hold on, let me pull up his character name. It's
Vaughn.
Yeah, that should make it so much better.
hold on. So oh wait, I see it in the turn order, but I don't see it under like the characters list.
Okay.
Like,
So,
do you know where I'm talking about? Like under the list of because I see mine, like where I can select mine and stuff. I don't see. I see the NPCs. I see my person. I don't. I kind of remember some of the people's names for the most part.
well, remember it's also all on Discord.
Yes, that's true. It is okay. Yeah. So Vaughn, I would step backwards.
I
Yeah, I'll
will
step with you.
create handouts for each person as well that you can alter if you want. Or I guess I can just make them viewable, but I'll worry about that later. All right, so you guys step back. She does not advance, but she doesn't like. There's still a little bit of growl, but not quite as much. Meanwhile, Kaji. So yeah, this is a deep pool. Um, Like you can just being near it, you can feel that the water is kind of chilly.
Okay.
But
I mean, I'm gonna look around the banks first to see if there's anything.
okay. So some scattered debris from a pack of wolves living in here, but
Right.
nothing of particular note.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
That is a 20.
Okay. So you're examining along the banks and stuff, and you realize that the water isn't still; it is flowing.
It's flowing.
Yes.
Interesting.
So, like the top, it's hard to tell, but you're not out in sunlight. But it looks like uh, somewhere below the surface it's actually part of an or an underground stream.
Ooh, that's cool. It's fresh water though, so that's nice.
Yes. However, it also means that if you fall in there, you could very easily drown.
Yeah. Who knows where it comes back up?
Assuming it ever does.
Yeah. I'm not gonna risk that. In the spirit of self-preservation.
Oh, all right. Cormag,
If the Knoll wants to try.
I mean, unless I see anything like shiny down there, I'm not worried about it.
Even if I see something shining down there.
I'll be honest. It's hard enough to see because it's not really completely clear water.
Mhm.
That even if there was something, it'd be very hard to see it in the first place. So
Yeah.
I am.
Is sorry, Jim. Is Skiffley hanging out there, or is he with us?
he's hanging closer. He's like in between, staying near the entrance.
I'll call over. Skiffley, can you see magic?
Well, let me check since you brought that up. Hey, guess what he doesn't have listed? His 0 level spells.
LOL. No cantrips, please, fool.
Oh.
Oh.
You'd think he didn't.
He may have misunderstood when I told him he gets all of them, that he has to actually pick a few to prepare.
Well, he's got the number 4 listed, but he doesn't have any of them actually put in there.
Oh.
Like he has his first
still
ones he
funny.
has memorized. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So he's like, be honest, didn't memorize it. Because out of don't they have to memorize? Because they have a
Yeah,
spell
they
book,
get.
right? Yeah. So he's like, I didn't
Yeah, they
memorize
get
it
4.
today.
Okay.
Out of game, that's going to be my answer, no matter what 0 level spell you ask him for.
No, I know that's fine. That's fair. In that case, well, I know Charlotte's got it, so whenever she gets back, I guess we'll see if she can see anything down there. Otherwise,
Well, here she comes.
So you see me
Did you take care of the
backstepping.
pups?
Yeah, me and him or me and her. Sorry, me and her just backing up.
Yep. And Skips is like, did you take care of the pups?
They won't be a problem.
I'm moving over here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Because I thought that there was an opening based on what I could see, and then I'm like, oh, it's just more of the wall. Okay.
well, Charlotte, Miss Goodwin wanted to see you.
Where's she at?
Down there,
So I start to
He's
head that
dragging
direction.
one of the direwolf corpse out of the way from where it was blocking the.
And I'm like, hello, and I wave at you in a really happy wave, and I'm like, isn't this place really scary?
I mean, less so with all the wolves in it, but
So what did you need me for?
you can see magic, right? Heard you say you did that earlier.
Yeah, my mom taught me how.
Okay. Well, we didn't see anything in this pool of water back here, but I just didn't know if you want to double check for us.
What pool of water?
The one right behind us.
Okay, so I look over there, and what do I see?
A pool of water.
Right? I mean, there's like serious, like you know, like a
No,
fucking.
I'm completely serious. That's in fact what you see. There's dirt and there's water.
So I walk up to the pool of water. I don't stick my head in it. I don't kneel down. I'm kind of like, and I'm like casting my magic and chanting and all.
Okay. So yeah,
I tend to
you
determine
cast your spell and stare intently into the water.
very hard concentration.
So everyone listens to her do this chant, and then she's just staring stern-faced into the water.
What are you doing?
I know that's what I would
She's
do too. Like
concentrating.
it's supposed to look, it's supposed to look cute, but it's like me trying really hard to do something.
Right, but it's cute, but it's like you're very.
She's got
It's
her tongue sticking out.
yeah, she's so completely over-focused, but you do not detect any magic.
No, not.
Okay. So I share that with Genevieve. I'm like, hey Genevieve, I don't see anything that stands out to me. Were you looking for something?
No, I didn't think there would be, but just better safe than sorry. Double check.
Okay, and I'm like, great job.
How about the other path? What did you guys find?
Well, there were some. Vaughn heard some, like, I guess, noises, and I followed them, and we came across some uh, a growling creature, and I saw it was another wolf, and I saw some. I think there was some injured. I believe were they injured? Was that what was going on?
No.
So yeah, they looked like
There's
they were
puppies.
scared. Yeah, the puppies were scared. So I felt so sorry, and I didn't know what to do. So I'm like, Vaughn, maybe we should back away. So I threw a couple good berries, and I started to back away, and I'm like, they should be okay.
So we're gonna let them live.
I
No,
mean,
I think that's a terrible idea.
I don't like to kill animals, but if you think it's important, that's up to you. I don't feel like we really need to if they're not going to attack us.
Ben,
Oh, good.
Ben, I'm going to interject here. I'm going to remind you that last session you were like, "Fuck the wolves. I hate
Yep.
wolves. I love
Yep.
the sheep."
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I love the sheep, but I think wolves can be your friend too, though, especially if they don't attack you.
All right.
Yeah, but we're not here because they attacked us. We're here because they attacked the farmers.
And Eunice. Don't forget poor Eunice.
So I start having
And-
a panic attack about Eunice.
Look,
'cause
don't
Eunice
get me
is
wrong.
now.
I will
Don't get
also
me wrong.
point
I'm not
something.
lining up to kick, puppies while they're down, but
No,
those
no. So,
puppies will grow up. So
Correct.
no.
really-
So I hold
That
up
is
a
m-
hand. Was that not a human skull that they had apparently?
It was. It
I'm
absolutely
looking
was.
at you, Charlotte.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm real sad about the Eunice thing. You see me real worked up about that. So I'm like, well, if we want to go back and take care of them, I guess we'll have to go as a party and do it.
Okay.
All right. I'm okay with that.
Lead the way, everyone.
Everyone else lead the way.
I'm gonna cry about Eunice real quick.
I can't see anything over here.
It's dark. Okay, here we go, kids.
All right, so I'm gonna sneak up.
Okay.
The most fucked up part is the fact that I Barry, and now going back, I'm like, and I'm now officially wielding my weapon.
Hey, maybe they haven't eaten it.
Well, they haven't because they're carnivores. I'm gonna be honest. It is one already worn out wolf
Yep,
and four
and a
pups.
bunch of puppies.
Would it be
Um,
honorable though to kill one wolf defending her pups?
If you're see,
That is in game, by the way.
it really depends on your particular code of ethics.
We've already promised the farmers to take care of them.
I was gonna say,
And
yeah.
humanist.
So most codes of ethics, in my familiarity, they're not people, so they don't count for honor. Does that make sense? I'm not saying
Yeah.
I
that's
mean,
correct, but that is generally how most people view it.
okay, but
You decide what your character believes.
I was paid to kill
Okay.
wolves.
but can I respond in game instead of?
Yes.
I mean, I do actually turn when you bring up is it honorable, and I'm like, and I kind of shrug. Well, do you consider an animal capable of having honor itself? Traditionally, at least to my knowledge, systems of honor require that both parties be capable of it.
Fair enough. But yeah, okay.
I am not saying that what we are about to do is something to boast about in the local tavern, but
But I guess we're,
The,
given a job, so I guess we should finish it.
the alternative is we let them live, and then when they do grow up, that's another job we get later.
Yay!
pause and turn to you.
And then it would feel better killing full-grown wolves rather than pups.
I mean,
Well-
my mouth is actually open, like I'm staring at you in bafflement.
If it makes you feel better, we can cook them later.
Oh my god, guys, this is just going real south.
So Kaji, you're up at the edge of this light,
Yep.
looking back. When something lunges out of the darkness at you,
Okay.
because you are like literally less than 10 feet from her.
Oh, okay. Well, couldn't see them.
Do you not have a torch?
No.
No, I do not.
Do you have
That's
uncanny
Okay,
dodge?
then.
Yeah, I think so. I do not. I just have evasion.
Not. Okay. So you are flat-footed, which is the only reason she hits you. If you had uncanny dodge, you couldn't be flat-footed. Excuse me, versus her. Alright, so 5 points of damage. But she fails to.
Ouch!
Yay, it's not me!
She failed to turn.
Oh, poor Meg.
I didn't go down. That's the difference.
Yeah,
That was out of game.
yeah. Jim, if you'd been attacked, it definitely would have succeeded on the trip. We all know this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Um. So at this point, it is initiative.
All right.
Oh, never mind. I was going to say that the wolf didn't really.
That was the only surprise round, right?
Yeah. It was because Kaji went all the way up there, then was turning around and yelling back down the hall to you guys.
Mhm.
Yeah, because y'all
Everyone
are
else
being
stood
y'all are
back
just
there
standing back
discussing
there
honor.
arguing.
We don't have to feel guilty anymore about turning Anderson
There
into
you
pelt
go.
anymore, though.
Get
Alright.
up here and help me make stew out of this thing.
All part of the plan.
Plans. Yeah, that's probably not what happened here. All right, initiatives.
Nice work, Kaji.
Woo.
12.
I got a 10.
All right, Kaji, you get to respond right away.
All right. Well, I'm going to make a 5-foot step here.
Okay.
And we'll go ahead and well, it's not a move action, so I can still do a full attack action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes, you finally get to get your full attack in.
I know, right? 17.
Yes.
And that is a nat 1. That's not going to hit. God damn it.
But you got to make it.
I did. I actually got to use it for once. Holy shit. All right.
All right, so damage.
3.
Alrighty. Guess whose turn it is now?
The wolves.
Yeah. Ouch. Total of 20 to hit you this time.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, she's desperate. Minimizes her damage though, so 2 points. And oh, yeah, that's not. I really don't think a 13 is gonna tip you over.
Nope.
So,
It is not.
Imura.
I will. I can hear. I can obviously tell the combat has started. So
Yep. You heard
20.
Kaji cursing.
Quickly move forward, and will strike with my blade. With 10 Ken. 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And. Woo! 10 points of damage.
All right. So she drops to the ground. Technically still alive, but unable to really do anything.
I literally put her at 0.
Yes. Literally. average of 13 hit points. You did 10, and Kaji did 3. So.
All right.
Charlotte?
Hello. So, assuming I heard obviously I knew the combo was going, considering I'm in initiative, so I draw my weapon and I head forward.
Nice thing about your weapon, it's pretty much always in hand.
I think I get about roughly around. Hold on. I could make another move, but then I would be right in. I think they're threatened zone, so I don't even know if they would get an attack of opportunity on me.
So, this wolf is laying on the ground.
Fair enough. So I get over there and I see the wolf laying on the ground. Do I see anything else?
The 4 puppies are currently viciously attacking Kaji's ankles.
This is fucked. I'm not. They're probably not doing any fucking damage.
They are not, no.
Okay, well.
They literally do not currently have the strength to penetrate your armor, Kaji's armor.
Obviously, I look at Kaji's like curses and how does Kaji look?
Like I'm trying to kick puppies off my ankles.
Are you like injured at all or hurt?
Yes, the mother wolf did injure me.
Is it bad? Like when I look at you, do you look like you're pretty fucked up?
No, I'm just a little scraped up, scratched up.
Okay, so in the wolf that's on the ground, is it like dead, or is it like have like some pulse and it's
No, it's
barely
still
breathing?
breathing. But it's not like it's pawing, like trying to get up, but it's not making any progress.
This is fucked. I think you're setting me up, Justin.
I
I think you enjoy this because you see me with my scythe in hand. I feel horrible and just this overwhelming feeling, and I look at Cormag, and I'm a little hesitant. So I passes my turn because it's hard for me to want to really
Okay.
strike an animal down. I'm real, even though the animal, I just like
It's
we
not
clearly
actively attacking you, so.
yeah, I don't believe in like I don't know if the word's a mercy killing. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay. So we'll move on to Vaughn.
I'll
Is your
move up.
character an active vegetarian?
No, just more of like I love animals, but I hate animals that attack my friends.
All right.
Yeah, I'll
Vaughn.
fire and I'll finish off that mother wolf.
Okay. Uh. So it's prone, which would technically give it a +4 versus your ranged attack. However, it's also, flat-footed and.
Not actively moving, right? So it wouldn't almost be like a coup de grace almost.
You have to be adjacent to coup de grace with a bow.
Okay, got a 15 on my first one.
Total?
Yeah, total. And a 10 on my other one.
You only get 1 shot because you moved.
Okay, I don't get flurry of blows.
Nope, because you moved. That is a full attack action.
You want to do
Oh.
flurry of blows on a very down animal?
Yeah.
So
You gotta put 2 arrows in it. Anyways, so the one went through.
it missed.
Oh, the 15 missed.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so the way it gets the +4 from being prone, but it takes a -2 from losing its dex. But that means that its AC is actually up by 2 points compared to normal, which makes it a
Oh, damn.
16.
Okay then. I guess my
So
mercy kill
basically,
didn't work.
The arrow lands where it's laying on the ground on its side, in, but it look at first you think it hit, and you realize it just went into the fur, and then
This
fell
is
to
a-
the ground.
I didn't add the +1 to being within 30 feet.
Well, that would do it then. So then you think you missed, then you nope. Okay, you got it. Be honest, once they hit actual negatives, unless there's a way they're gonna come back, I just call them dead. So you don't even need to roll.
Well, I
damage.
somehow maxed that son of a bitch out too. God damn it!
All right.
I got a 9.
Skiffley is not trying to charge into this narrow corridor. So Genevieve, what are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, I can't quite tell. Can I see that they killed her?
She's not dead yet.
They
Oh
isn't
no, she
Von.
dead now.
Von fucking said, "Let me
So
show you my
you
move."
saw Von fire an arrow, and you heard the very quiet yelp. You don't necessarily know, but it's you have a good guess at it.
So I'm just gonna come hang out with Skiffley and
All right.
kind of just rubbing my shoulders, like I don't feel right about this. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay, Kaji.
All right. So I'm just gonna start stabbing some puppies, I guess.
Okay. So if you're gonna kill them, they're dead. I'm not gonna
Okay.
go through this. That's not what I'm gonna do here. So yeah, they're all dead. That is the end of the turn. No more combat. All right. We're gonna pause for a moment. All right. So you have finished off the last of the wolf cave.
Yeah, fuck them puppies.
It's not my kink.
Yeah. All right. Is anyone taking any trophies or anything before you leave?
I can take some very disturbing trophies.
Do we want to take the direwolf head?
Yes,
I
we
will-
should.
Prove that we did it.
I actually offer to hold on. I believe I have survival. Sorry, it's been a bit since I actually looked at that bit. Yes, I have survival. I will actually offer to skin the direwolf.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Direwolf pelt make a nice rug or a coat.
And if nothing else, we can hang it off the side of one of the carts as kind of a hey.
Look what we killed.
Basically, yeah, it honestly, it would be in form of advertising.
Well, I'll come over and watch you.
Okay.
All right, well, you want me to do the survival roll there, Justin?
Yep. That's what I was gonna call for.
I will fucking take that. 25.
All right. So it takes you a bit of time. By the time you're done, the torches are beginning to gutter out.
Man, these are some
That's
shitty
fine.
torches.
They last an hour.
We're using the ion torches.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Never
I was
mind.
gonna say-
They're continuing to burn just fine. They sputter and you give them a sharp look and they brighten right back up.
Sorry, sir.
She gives them the
Smack
mom
'em.
eye. All right. So yeah. So it takes you about an hour, honestly, to do a proper. But you have the direwolf pelt.
Yeah, especially for a direwolf.
That was the point.
Holy
Uh-oh.
shit, Seth.
Sethy is here.
And you.
Nobody kill me.
Or
I'm
is
sorry.
he?
All right.
I'm here. I'm here.
Well, about time. We were
Well,
sick
fucking
about you, young man.
sorry. I had this firearms class and it went till 7. I thought we didn't start till 6, but I had forgotten about this game because it's new in my schedule. So I do apologize for that. I will not let it happen again.
Your character died.
Now that's fucking shitty.
It's okay. He got resurrected as a zombie. You can still play him. He's just, slightly drippier.
Yeah, and you lose your dex bonus.
Are we fucking around or are we?
And you can't use verbal components because all you can say is
So are we fucking around or are we for real that I died and came back as a zombie? Hey, I could
It
see
says a
Justin pulling
lot.
some bullshit because I forgot about game tonight. Like, I'm kind of asking for it.
It says a lot about us as a group that he is legitimately having to ask, "Are you fucking with me?"
Right? Like,
Am I
don't
fucking
know.
with you? Yes. Is that actually what happened? No. Honestly, they literally killed one more wolf and 4 pups, and that's all that's happened. And they did some exploration.
Yeah, you missed the puppy kicking this time.
That's fine. I murked the dire wolf. I'm fine with that.
Oh, and Jim skinned the direwolf.
Yeah, that's literally what he was doing when you showed up.
Oh, why are we skinning the dire wolf? Just
Trophy.
curious. Oh, a trophy. Wait,
Proof
so are you
of
a
deed.
trophy
Well,
hunter?
2 reasons.
Proof?
Yeah, proof that we did the job.
Oh, that's right, because we're doing those jobs. That's
Uh-huh.
right. I kind of forgot
Well,
about that.
this isn't necessarily proof for our employer. It's proof for the people
The
back
farmer.
for the farmers. And 2, and I'll actually I'm going to say that if you're all right with it, Big John, Vaughn actually asked me what my reasoning was, so I'm explaining it. I'm like, well, first of all, we are providing proof to the farmers that we accomplished the job, and we can hang it off once it's been properly treated. We can hang it off the edge side of one of the carts or some other form of flaunting it effectively. It's a way of signaling, hey, we are capable fighters. Look at what we have accomplished.
Gotcha.
Out of game, I'm going to say and actually I continue. It's actually something that my father's clan, that my father's old homeland is very fond of.
Gotcha.
Out of
Okie
game,
dokie.
yeah.
It was fun. Fuck it.
All right. Anything else you guys do either in the cave or in the outside of it? Or are you heading back to Maplebrook?
That's at the farm.
I think we're good to head back.
Yeah, I believe we're going to head back at this point.
All right, finally.
Yep.
Sorry.
Justin's like, God, I wanted to get this on over with. Like, dang you.
Like, I ran out of stuff for the cave. Come on, guys.
I wanted to leave the
Assholes.
cave last session, but no. Some people had to work in the morning.
I could have stayed on. It wasn't me.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So you're back in Maplebrook, or you're more accurately, you're back at Doric's farm. Collect your wagons and mounts and such.
Yep.
Hi, Dork.
So as you
Well-
come out of the woods, you see him. He's standing there by the fence, Like he was waiting for y'all. See, you're not dead. Take that as a good sign.
It sounds so depressed.
I step forward indeed. The wolves will not be bothering you anymore.
He looks at the
I
bundle
actually-
of fur under your arm. Because here's the thing, that's enough. That's a big enough pelt. It's not going in your backpack
No,
unless you have
I
some
was
kind of
fine
bag of
with it.
holding.
I don't think I do. Let me double check. But even so, no. Currently, I deliberately have it under my arm.
Well, glad to have had you. His eye
Nope.
again crosses the whole group, pausing briefly on Charlotte.
The lady who was talking to the sheep.
Mm-hmm. And as he does it, there's that brief grimace on his face, but he doesn't say anything. Well, I have work I should get back to.
Real quick, is there anyone in town who would have some out of game? I can't think of the term, Justin. Tanning fluid would probably be what I would say.
Leatherworking.
Hang on. Ooh. Seth, I'm getting a lot of feedback from you.
Who?
You. Okay, now I'm not.
Weird.
Nope, there it is again.
All right, let's see if I get.
I was just saying,
I'm-
we're getting echo every time anyone talks.
That sucks ass. Because I didn't want to miss as much of the game as possible, so I'm on my phone driving home.
Ah.
We had to stay until 7 o'clock. Like we were done like 3 hours ago. Everybody qualified on handgun, and they were like, "Well, the state says you have to be in this classroom for 20 hours this weekend.
Jeez,
Sorry, you have to stay here till 7." I was like, "You motherfuckers!"
All right.
State you in.
So I'm just doing my best.
All right.
Here,
All right. Well.
is that better?
Yeah.
Seems to be.
Not
Yeah, I
I
was
don't
about to say
notice
it,
anything.
All
it
right.
fucking better be.
So, you guys do anything else at the farm before you head back into town proper?
We already
I'm gonna
back
fucking-
to town. No.
You gonna fucking
Take my
talk to the
cart.
sheep again?
Yeah. You want to go say goodbye to Eunice?
Fucking units.
I check my cart, see if everything's there that I can kind of see, you know.
Yep, doesn't
Not
look
like
like
it-
anybody's touched it. Ben, you're muted.
Sorry. So, anyways, yeah. So I kind of respond in kind. Obviously, I'm assuming y'all are like looking at me like I'm crazy again. Obviously, that's kind of the point.
No.
You're supposed to look at me like I'm crazy. So, anyways, I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, I don't get it. So I'm like, yeah, I think units will be okay. So let's just go ahead and go about our way. I'm knowing full well.
I'm just nodding. Yes.
Let's go.
Exactly. So we start to. So I'm like, obviously, I go near the cart and I'm ready to head out.
All right. Do you head back into the village proper, or are you going off somewhere else? Because at this point, it's midi. It's like getting dark.
Yeah, we should probably go rest at the village.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
I-
fine.
Siren in of any kind, or
That is
Uh,
agreeable.
There is a tavern. There's not a proper inn, but usually you can rent floor space in a tavern.
Still better than sleeping on the ground.
Okay.
Then yeah, I guess we'll head back.
I guess that, like as I said, that is agreeable to me. I find
Alrighty.
that agreeable. Yeah.
So y'all head back. Tavern's quite happy to have you. There's several locals in there chatting. Plates of stew and mugs of ale being passed about.
Does Cormac still have the dire wolf pelt on him?
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry.
I am.
We got distracted. Jim, Doric did say that, there is a tanner who lives a bit outside of town. Also, you might be able to find stuff at the general store. But I'll be honest, by the time you get back into the village, the store is closed.
So as we're eating dinner, I bring up with the group. I'm like, well, while I am fairly capable of the harvesting of the materials, preservation is not quite my normal area of expertise. Unless anyone has an objection, I would appreciate it if we could take a day or so, see how long it will take the tanner to properly preserve the hide.
Out of game, Big John. Didn't we give you tanning?
No, butchery, and I couldn't take butchery
Yeah.
because I didn't meet the prerequisites.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it. Okay.
Right. Well, I mean, we can certainly check with the check in the morning. I'd rather not have to stay longer than we need to.
Even if
So-
we can just.
I was gonna say a barmaid comes up. She's checking to see if you need anything else for the night.
Uh-oh.
Out of game. Why are barmaids always so pretty?
To
'Cause
get you
they
to give
haven't
them
been-
more coin.
That's fair.
And they're not.
Oh.
Trust me. Many of them are not.
That's also fair.
But I'm not showing pictures of those.
Well, I look at her and just, well, unless you happen to know of any kind of ruins or monsters nearby that we should go check out, I think we're all right.
Well, guess that depends on what you're looking for.
Danger.
I'm okay with it not being dangerous, but coin is coin.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
I'm just kind of sitting there sipping at my alcohol.
Fucking drunkard.
Okay. Vaughn, what you doing there?
I guess he found a tanning feed. I was just talking about like craft tanner
Yeah.
or profession tanner or something with skill. 'Cause I thought we gave you tanner, but I guess we went butcher.
Yeah, I could have swore we went with butchery. Or butcher.
Well, it'd be your profession or your craft skill, one of the two.
His craft is fletching, so.
That's right.
That's fair.
He's an archer, Jesus, so.
Make his own arrows.
He's like, make a diplomacy check. Josh.
Woohoo. Yeah. I think I actually have diplomacy. Yeah, I'm good. 19.
Okay. All right. So she's like, well, really depends on what you all think you're up to.
Well, I mean, we've only been together for a short time now, but I tell you, these folks, they're quite capable. I mean, there's wolves on the outskirts of town, and just kind of quick check. Is like anyone else listening?
There's a few other people in the tavern. Yes.
So,
You guys are adventurers from outside, so yeah, they're paying attention to you if you're talking about what's.
Yeah. So me noticing that, I'm gonna go into perform oratory and recap the day.
Okay.
And I'm
Speak of
sitting in the
their
corner of the table.
speak of their heroics, slaying the mighty 10-foot tall dire wolf and his entourage of of vicious canines.
All right. So did you make a check on that?
The hell is it? Not great. 15.
Still, they're quite happy
Not
to
great.
hear it.
Not great for me, but yeah, still.
Yeah, they're quite happy to hear the story. She's like, well,
So I wanted.
do y'all think
Go
you're
ahead.
up to dragons?
No.
How big of a dragon we talking?
Oh, I wouldn't say any bigger than a horse. Not one of the great beasties. A couple folks say they saw it flying overhead. The other group
Look
headed
around.
off to deal with some spiders, but I don't know what happened to them.
Well, then I have two questions for you. First, do you happen to hear the rumors of what color the dragon was?
Well, I didn't, but hey, Gorf, you saw the dragon, right? I sure did. I sure did.
At a game. Oh no.
Well, what color was it?
So you actually see him stop for a moment, and instead of him expounding on its size and ferocity and all this, he actually has to stop and remember. It was for green, I believe. Yeah, yeah, green. Because when I first saw it, coming over the treetops, I thought it was part of the tree just moving.
Okay. And which way did it happen to go?
Well, and he gives you directions. See. Does anyone have knowledge arcana?
Uh,
I can tell you, I
possibly.
don't.
I do.
That's a
why I was asking.
negative.
That's why I knew to ask about the color in the first place.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and roll the knowledge arcana.
Oh no, I do have knowledge arcana
I do not.
randomly.
That's weird. 17.
Okay. So with a 17, you get that it is only medium size, so it's not even the size of a horse. So it would be a very young dragon.
Okay.
Honestly, to the point that dragons this young are not usually out on their own.
Ew.
Okay. And the spiders you mentioned. Whereabouts? Where's that group headed to?
Marianne comes back. She's like, "Well,
You guys still there?
yep.
Yeah.
Have you not been hearing us?"
You cut out after saying that it was medium size. I literally, like, as soon as I said something, then all of a sudden you guys hopped right back in the middle of your conversation. I have no idea what happened. Fuck it.
You faded out, I guess.
Well,
Don't fade out while driving.
yeah, please don't.
Hey, so just remember that the lights you're seeing are probably headlights. Don't go to them.
I mean, you're laughing, but I've had moments.
Anyway, did you have a question, Seth?
No, I just wanted to be able to hear what was going on, and I heard nothing.
Okay, so yeah, so Genevieve asked some specific questions of this guy,
Yeah, I caught
narrowed
that.
it down.
Green dragon,
And-
medium sized, and then cut out. So
The most significant thing,
It
it's
is-
awfully young for it to be on its own, which means it very well might not be.
So we probably should not chase the baby dragon, because mommy dragon will eat all of us for its midnight snack.
Except no one's seen any sign of an older dragon.
Weird.
It could be one that left the nest early, but it would be rare and strange.
Mama dragon is too fat and lazy. It's staying at home. Baby
Not-
dragon's going out to get it food.
Important thing to remember here is that these are not intelligent.
Yeah.
Wait, the dragons aren't intelligent?
Nope, they are beasts.
Not here.
Interesting. That's weird. I've never played in a world where they're not really fucking smart.
Yep, there are actually only 4 types of dragons in this world.
Huh.
Well, 4 types of dragons that are native to this world.
Right.
Types or
There's a whole
colors?
story there.
Technically colors.
Gotcha.
But
But yeah,
Anyway,
red
so
and
the
white.
the
spiders.
spiders, are they in the same direction?
Marianne's back. Not exactly. They're a bit off to the side. So there's an old tower. Well, what's left of it. Apparently they've been camped in there. Now she's like, apparently there's been some other groups coming through. This Valku guy. Anyway, one of them went to go deal with the spiders, but be honest, I haven't seen anything of them since. So
Right. Well, that's why I was just wondering if it's on the way. Maybe we'll swing by and check on them.
you're not planning on going tonight, are you?
No, we'll need to look at for some rooms for tonight, or common area or anything like that.
Well, floor space is only 3 copper. I do have 2 rooms, each with a double bed. If any of y'all want to share. She's eyeing Skiffly. Because, let's face it, Skiffly's pretty exotic for here.
I'll sleep on the floor. I'm fine. Thanks.
I'll glance over at Charlotte. Say, you want to get a room with me?
And I'm like, okay.
Ben is just as like,
Super carefree and just everything is just lolly amazing.
until you get mad at something and then you get all. Ugh.
Yeah, I lose it. Yeah, basically because they hurt my feelings.
You bipolar bitch.
Well,
Man, your character should have been played by my mom,
The
but then it
fuck?
would belong
Let's-
in fourth wall.
let's not go there. Your
What the
mother is a
hell?
very
Please,
nice
no.
lady, and I will say nothing bad against her because she
Yeah, I'm
might
about to
drive down
say,
here and
that's-
strangle me.
That went into deep woods right there. I was like,
Did you say for fear that she would strangle me?
I said your mother is a very nice lady, and I will not say anything against her for fear that she would drive back down here and strangle me.
Well, she's coming back down right after Christmas.
Yeah, well, probably not to strangle me. Maybe to strangle you, but not me.
No, I don't do anything wrong.
Uh-huh.
I'm her favorite child. She doesn't have to pay for anything for me anymore.
Well, at least he knows where he stands. All right.
All right, so
For-
it's eight copper for the room for the night. It does not have a lock as such, but it does have a door bar.
Well, me and the young lady here, we'll take one of the rooms, and well, while I'm placing order, let's go ahead and I'll get around for everybody. They earned it today.
So
You can skip. Yeah, I don't drink.
she brings you an ale.
She brought me an ale even though I said I don't drink.
Okay, you realize nobody drinks water, right?
Nobody drinks water. Why? What?
Seth, this is a medieval society. You don't drink the goddamn water.
Yeah, you'll die.
You want to drink other people's shit?
Ugh.
Now, to be
I take his mug, down it in one big chug, and then I cast Create Water and fill it back up.
I was like,
That's a move.
yeah. So that is a way you can do, but realize like in a establishment like this, they don't serve water. They water the ale and the wine, so it's pretty weak. When you're talking about people drinking alcohol, it's not usually ale and wine, or at least not in a tavern like this. You're talking things like whiskey and
I gotcha.
harder spirits.
Can't I technically use prestidigitation to clean the water?
You could use literally purify food and drink, I think, too.
He
Maybe.
doesn't have the access to that spell.
Right, prestidigitation I have and
Um,
can cast. You gotta remember, this is the very first time I've ever.
Technically you can, but you have to use it every time you want to. So like they have a well, they have access to water. They don't typically serve it because you don't drink water straight out of the well. They would need to sit there and boil it and then have a way to store it, which they don't bother with because nobody drinks it.
So I will say, as far as for this group, I keep a bucket on my cart that I specifically have Create Water in, and then whenever it needs to be done, I either dump it and refill it or purify it.
Okay. Yeah, so there are ways around it. If you really
Because
don't want
Josh
to drink,
is the mom of the group.
right? If you really don't want to drink any alcohol, that was a good idea. Yes, you can use the prestidigitation to purify it, to clean it.
Okay.
Because that's what it does, is it cleans. It doesn't specify how, so we'll just say that it cleans the water.
So yeah, I'll do that. I mean, he already filled my cup with water, so we'll just leave it
Yeah,
at
you
that.
don't-
But
Yeah, it's cool, clean, crisp water. So
yeah, I'm already, I'm exotic. I didn't have plans on this character drinking. I want to play this character a certain way. So if I do this, then I can. And basically,
Okay.
anywhere we go, I'll ask for well water. They'll look at me fucking weird like they already are, and then I'll clean it and drink it.
That's fine. Just realize that you're going to have to specify because that's what they serve to people who don't drink alcohol is heavily watered alcohol because
Call. I got you.
they don't have access to just purify it easily.
Gotcha. Sounds good to me.
But yeah, if you want to take the time and effort, go for it. I like it.
Yeah, that's my thing. Is I'm sipping at my mug. I'm like, you're like alcoholic. I'm like, not really.
The fuck
Anyway.
is that ambulance coming from?
No. So we'll, Cormag, like I will take some floor space.
Okay. Well, unless somebody else is going to rent the room by themselves or share it with somebody, everyone else sleeps on the floor. Mariana is goes around cleaning up because it is pretty late by this point. She ushers the other guys out. And her and what you're guessing is her mother set about cleaning up and preparing for the next day before they head off to bed themselves.
All right, Justin. I'm trying to recall. There are no good maps as far out as we are at this point, right?
Not really. There's some basic, there, at least you haven't seen any.
Okay, so profession cartographer role to start working on expanding the maps,
Okay.
at least for the immediate areas around for the immediate routes and paths.
Okay, go ahead and give me a quick roll.
24.
Okay. Unless anybody has anything else they're going to do tonight, we will move on to the next day.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay. Well, since nobody's mentioned anything, we're moving on. So you all get your rest in. Moderately early, the tavern opens, even though you don't have people coming in to eat. People do come in and pick things up to take. Some people taking stuff out to the fields or wherever.
Mm.
But
All right.
honestly, you guys are free to just hang out for a while.
I will make my way. I will inquire for directions and then make my way to the tanner.
Okay.
I go go to replace my arrows that I've used.
So Cormag, you are met by Sten. You're like, well, that's a big piece of fur you got there.
Indeed. About how long would it take you to? I actually paused and I'm kind of clicking my fingers together. Cure, I believe, would be the proper trade.
Mm-hmm.
But how long would it take you to?
Alright, so I am actually looking this up.
Oh dear.
He's like, well, about a fortnight. Do it proper.
Oof.
Out of game, yeah, I looked
I
it
will
up.
be-
10 to 14 days.
No. And I'm like, all right. I will need to get back to you on that. But
All right.
thank you for your time.
Just whatever you're gonna do, don't leave it too long.
Was not planning on it. And I'm walking off. So basically, I get back. Actually, no. Before I leave, I'm like, if I were to leave it here, I would be fine if we left and then I came back and picked it up from you. Yes. If I paid ahead of time, or paid a portion, paid a portion of the fee ahead of time.
Suppose as long as you came back within 2 months, I don't see a problem.
All right, so I need to confer with my comrades, but that will likely be what I wind up doing.
All right. Well, turns back to his vats and he's like, "I'll be here."
I nod and walk off. And after I've finished walking away, I finally go. Like I'm not doing my best not to do it in his hearing, but I have the scent ability. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, it was pretty strong, the chemicals and all. Not quite overwhelming, but definitely strong.
not pleasant.
No,
So
not slightly.
over breakfast, I discussed that with the group. I'm like, I bring that up. I'm like, do you? I don't think that we are intending to be out in the wilds for more than maybe a month or so yet, or so. Yes.
Um,
Because I apologize. I spoke to the tanner. It'll take about a fortnight for him to finish properly curing the hide. But we are planning to make our way back this way. I'm simply trying to ascertain how far out are we planning to roam before returning. He offered about a 2-month grace period.
I mean, even if you leave it here, we can always come back for it.
No, that was my plan.
Yeah.
But he's not going to hold. He's not going to hold it in trust, so to speak, for more than 2 months. At that point, he's going to assume that I'm dead and try and sell it.
well, I don't make any promises when, but I can't imagine we would have passed through here within 2 months.
I'm looking around. Anyone else? Basically, I'm trying to see if anyone else has a different opinion.
No, that sounds good to me.
If nothing else, we do want to report back at some point to Velkum and get our actual pay.
Yeah, I figured we'd knock out a few tasks so that we can kind of get a lump sum. So depending on how long that takes.
All right.
Alrighty.
So I will finish eating breakfast and then go talk. Basically, about how much does he want up front?
Well, he's like, depends on what you want to do with it.
Rug, basically.
All right, that's not nearly as difficult. So we'll call it.
At a game.
Yeah, like if you wanted to somehow make it into like a giant cloak or something, that requires a
No.
lot more work on his part. He's like, so. Well, having to put it ahead of my other work, say 4 crowns, 2 now, 2 when you come back.
Kind of scratching my chin for a moment. Reasonable. Very well.
So he offers to shake your hand.
I shake it. I accept.
Gives a firm shake and then takes the pelt and he heads off and starts stretching it over a rack pretty much right away.
He's getting paid good money on this, so
Oh
he
yeah,
ain't gonna.
he overcharged you.
I
Not
know.
a lot, but he overcharged you.
You know what
He's
my
also hoping
diplomacy
you don't
is?
show back up so he can sell it.
Hmm?
So he's also
Yep.
hoping that we don't show back up so he can sell it.
Yeah, I heard you, Jim. What'd you say?
I was saying I have a 2 for my diplomacy.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, he didn't
Corm-
massively overcharge you, but
Cormag knows he has no ability to negotiate.
on the other hand, you are paying him a lot of money, so he's going to work on it to the best of his ability.
Yep.
Keep the rich
So-
customers happy.
Alrighty.
All right. So what you guys heading off for today?
So I was thinking we can just try to like swing by that tower and just kind of pop in and see if the spiders were taken care of, or if our competition didn't make it out, we can take advantage of that. And then either way, continue on to check out this dragon. You know, see if anything can be done about that, or if
Or if we have a death wish.
or if it might be too dangerous. Well, we'll get a better idea when we see it.
Okay.
And then of course we just keep an eye out for other leads. You know, we never know what we might come across out there.
This sounds reasonable to me.
I'm actually not opposed to this.
Alrighty. So following the directions, there is a path out of town, and you end up. Honestly, they know exactly where the tower is because they've reclaimed a lot of the stone from it to use elsewhere.
Well, that's good.
Also, so the tower's not actually that tall, right?
No, it's there's not a lot of it left.
Justin, if there's meant to be fog of war, it's not there.
Nope.
Okay.
So you come down the path and you can see the tower. Perception checks all around.
Oh, nat 20.
Show off.
Nice. I have a 17 total.
I have a 10.
That's a 29 total.
I believe that's a 16. Yep, 16.
All right.
17 for me.
So who all had over 20?
Vaughn.
Yeah, I think
Just
only
Vaughn?
Just me.
So pretty much all of you see the spiders scuttling around in the tower. Vaughn, there's
Well-
spiders over here. You just came around the corner in front of them.
Oh no.
Where at?
One there, one there.
Justin, you're on the GM level.
Am I pinging on the...
Or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
No, well, I see them. They're just very hard to see against the background.
they are. Hang on, I'll fix that.
Oh.
Oh.
How about now?
Okay.
Aren't the rats supposed to be of unusual size?
How big are they that I can hear them? Glad you asked.
How big are they?
They're
Sized, probably.
about medium size. Yeah, they're the size of a good sized dog.
Oh no.
Do you
I
want
guess I'll
arachnophobia? Play Skyrim.
I'll fire at the closest right there.
Okay.
That
So-
spider.
They were aware of you. They're not flat-footed, but they were also like waiting for you to act. But that means you get to act freely before anyone else does.
Did that count as a move for me, or can I fire both?
It's a surprise round, so you get to either attack or move.
Okay, I'll just attack.
Okay, single attack.
Single attack.
Single attack, because it's
It's 16 plus.
that hits.
Hold up. Oh, okay. Damage. Let's see. 1d8. So 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Now it is the most horrible part of the game. Everyone rolls initiative.
Yay.
Oh no.
Yay.
20.
Some lying motherfuckers up in here with your 20 and 22.
You're just mad because you were napping.
I'm sad. I'm sad because I rolled a fucking natural 1.
Yeah, you were napping. I just smacked your thigh. You're wake up.
23.
And Seth, I'll roll for
Really?
you.
I got an 18 on the die.
Oh. All right, so 22 for you.
I'm like hurriedly opening my laptop. I just got home.
All right. Hmm.
I'm here for combat, I promise. I want to chop these spiders' legs off and then stab them with them. No, I'm kidding. I can't.
That seems excessive.
No,
Ah,
no,
that
it
was
doesn't.
going to be Cormag's response. That seems excessive.
Absolutely not.
No such thing as the spiders.
Hey, beautiful. Roll 20's already up. I just need to refresh it. Refresh. Away.
All right. So, Vaughn, you are first.
I'll fire at the same target.
Okay, full attack this time.
Yep, flurry of blows.
Yep, flurry of arrows.
Flurry of arrows, yeah. Okay, I got 18 on the die and a 3. There's a 8, 9, 10. Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
Okay, so just 1 went through then.
Okay.
The 18
damage.
plus 7.
Oh yeah.
7 damage.
All right. So your first arrow sinks deep into its thorax. You think you're not really up on spider terms. It screeches a horrifying sound, which, well, if the rest of you weren't aware that they existed, you are now. Skiffley.
Alrighty. Let's see where we're at here. That. Is there a gap between these trees that I'm like wiggling between, or are they like dense as fuck?
No, you could get get through there.
So I could get to like right here?
Yeah.
Alright. Then that is what I shall do. Or actually, did he shoot this one?
Yes.
Okay. And sorry, I'm still getting kind of used to this whole having another character in my brain thing. So give me just 1 second. I apologize.
So far we just see 2, this one and this one.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
saw the ones down here as well.
Okay.
Okay, so coin shot. Can I cast that and attack in the same round, or do I have to cast that and then I can attack with range next round?
I believe the description of the spell, which I will pull up again to make sure, specifically says you can.
But cast and attack in the same round?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now.
Go down, go down. Thank
Yes,
you.
the second paragraph. You can make a single attack as part of casting.
Yep.
All right, so I pull out 3 more gold and cast. And then
Okay.
attack.
Did you move before you did this, or are you attacking from where you're
No,
at?
no, I'm choosing not to move. I'm choosing
Okay.
not to move. I'm just casting and attacking, which I know is going to put me at more range, so I'm going to have negative, but that's what I'm doing.
That's fine. I'm just asking.
So we're going to do D8s and let's see. And what's my addition on this? How do I
Ranged
forget?
attack roll.
Ranged attack roll, so D20 plus Dex plus base attack, right?
Yep.
Base attack of 2, so ooh, that's gonna be 17.
17 will miss with your negatives.
Was it a -2 or was it a -4?
It's a -4.
Oh damn! I was gonna say
So
because
literally,
I
you hurl the coin and it deflects off of its shell. Like your angle was just off enough
okay
that instead of
was here's the question: does a 15 hit? Because I got a 13 on the die plus 6. So I was at 19. I thought I took a -2, so I had a 17 total.
that's why it's that hits.
So does a 15 does hit? Okay,
Yes.
okay. Yeah, I was about to say. All right, because I thought I had a -2, not a -4.
I was taking a -4 off of what you told me.
I gotcha. Okay. No, I try to calculate my negatives in beforehand.
Yeah.
All right. I'll make sure to ask next time what my negative is. So that's gonna be strength because it's considered a thrown weapon plus a D8
Yep. +1.
plus 1. All right. So that is. Oh yeah, that's right. My character is not strong. My character is dexterous. So that's gonna be 7 damage.
All right. So you fling the coin, and it hits it right between the multiple red eyes, and there's a crunch of its exoskeleton giving way, and
Dies.
it flails for a moment and falls over and curls up and dies. Yeah.
Yes, I am so deadly with these fucking coins. Let's get it.
Okay.
What you doing?
Genevieve, your turn.
Let's go, mom. Let's go. Let's go, mom. I'm sorry, I'm cheering for the wrong person. That person needs to cheer for us.
Oh damn it! I forgot to add my +1 damage to those. Oh well. Sons of bitches.
Leave my mother out of this.
Leave me out of this.
True, I should say that.
My brains is the son of a beach.
Okay. Didn't realize I was muted through that. I thought you were all talking over me. I was like, fucking rude. I'm sitting here trying to give orders and do my cheerleading shit, and you're all just like talking over me. I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I just do my performance then. Fuck it. So, Skiffley, Cormac, get up there and keep them occupied. Vaughn, keep an eye on that tower over there. Kaji, you're gonna want to flank something. Charlotte, get angry. And I'll do my performance. My inspire courage.
So what's that do?
+1 to attack and damage.
I think so. I think it's attack and damage rolls.
Yes. Yeah, attack and damage, and then saves against fear.
Let me write this down. Whenever you use it again.
And then I will draw my sword, and I'm gonna move over here, I think. That'll be it.
Okay. So this. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Cormac, your turn.
Shall move forward to one moment. Interpose myself. Okay, hold on. Exact distance I can get. Okay. Sword drawn. That will be it for me for the round. I am deliberately doing my best to interpose myself between the enemy and my ally.
Could I make an out of game suggestion?
Sure.
Since you have a standard action to ready, why not ready to attack if it gets in range?
Okay. Sure.
Just so you don't waste it, you know.
Well,
Okay.
it's attacking from there.
Oh no.
Webbing spray or something?
Yep.
All right. Do I roll anything, or is this
Hang
just
on. Because of course, that's the one thing D&D does better than Pathfinder is it actually tells you what it does in the monster stat, rather than having to go and look up generic rules each time.
Yeah.
Okay, no, he's got you. The DC
Of
is
course.
what it is for you to get out.
Okay.
Okay. So
Well, shit.
all right. Kaji,
That's me.
probably. What
Right,
is she doing?
So, if I can see these right, there's one over here and there's one over here.
Uh-huh.
And those are the only two that we've noticed.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't see the ones over there because they really blend in. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, is there such a thing as stealth running?
No.
You have fast.
So
Is it sorry.
right to stealth, in the first
Uh-huh.
place, you are moving at half speed.
Okay, I gotcha. All right. Well, then let's see where. All right. Then do a double move. I can't attack. Being in this corner sucks. Somebody put baby in the corner. I really don't like it. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Can move here.
Okay.
All right. That's pretty much all I can do.
Alrighty. Genevieve. So while you're cheering your compatriots, another spider comes up through the trees and has webbed you.
What? It hit my really low AC.
Hi, puppy.
No, they're spiders. You killed the puppies.
Hi, puppy.
Alright, so these down here actually scuttle into the hole in the floor. And they're gone.
Oh.
You should come down and say hi to them.
That makes it Charlotte's turn.
Okay, from where I'm currently standing, obviously I have to play this out. What do I see?
So immediately ahead, you can see where
I'm an inexperienced adventurer.
a dog-sized spider scuttled out of the foliage and webbed Genevieve. Like just shot webbing from its abdomen and sprayed her down.
Okay, and then Cormag is. I don't see what
Cormag
happened to
has
Cormag.
also been sprayed. To be fair, it's not like it's engulfing them entirely, so you'd have a harder time telling what's going on with Cormag.
Is this physically on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Give me just a moment. I don't think these are like incredibly tough, but I'm also not the most seasoned adventurer. I'm definitely concerned, so I'm probably gonna, try and save Genevieve because she's definitely helped me. Am I able to charge from where I'm at?
Are you charging the spider?
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah, you can charge straight at it.
Give Give me just a moment. I think I need to declare this. I think I'm gonna. Can I smite?
Are you a paladin?
It's called. I'm sorry. It's my part of my domain. It's called destructive smite.
Yeah,
Am I
pretty
gonna
sure.
do that? It says one. You get one single attack, I believe, as from charge. It says one standard action, I believe, to single
Let me-
attack. I don't know if I read that correctly.
Let me. Hang on, I'm trying to find your archetype. Goliath, right?
Yeah, Goliath Druid, and then Rage Domain.
Yeah, it's not a Goliath thing. It's the destruction domain's ability.
Yeah, it's under destruction. Yeah.
Gain the ability to make a single melee attack with a bonus on damage rolls equal to half your level. Must declare it before you make the attack.
Well, that sounds like it should work.
Yeah, because I have every intent to do so. So I'm kind of like, I played out. I'm like, oh no, Genevieve, you're not gonna hurt my friends. And then I pull out my weapon. Well, my weapon was already out, so I definitely charge at this ugly creature. And I bring my weapon down with spite.
So it's only ugly when it has more than 4 legs, right?
That's debatable.
No, that's pretty accurate.
So you definitely want to. I'm
Super hate
definitely.
giant spiders.
Hold on a second. Can I go ahead and just include my power attack in there as well?
Yeah.
And then I mend my attack roll.
Yep.
Fucking whoops.
So all of this, and her blade just completely misses and slams into the ground instead.
Fuck yeah, guys. Way to fucking go.
That's what you get for using the computer roller.
I'm just trying to have some faith in it.
Nope.
Yeah,
I learned early
so-
on you do not have faith in it.
Okay.
I'm trying. So you see me miss, and I'm like, what?
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you come running at this thing and slam the blade down into the ground. It's like threatened. You have its attention quite thoroughly. Just not sure you wanted it.
It's really intimidated.
Yeah. Vaughn.
Which is
back to you.
surprising for a spider.
Yeah. All right, I'll fire at the one closest to Genevieve because I feel like she's, the mom of the group. Flurry of blows.
So the one that's down by Charlotte.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's see.
Please don't hit me.
I got a 16 and a 6 on the dice, so it definitely did not hit you. One. So 24 on the one dice. Well, the one hit.
Okay, that definitely hits.
Got a 14 on the other.
That one just barely hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Alright, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
Total?
Yeah, total.
Is that with my +1 and your +1?
Yeah. Oh, that's not +1 for the being in 30. So add 2 more to that.
It's dead.
Yeah, I killed it.
So yeah, two arrows slam into in between the joints on its leg and body, and it just does that shake and then curl up and still twitching, but I'm pretty sure it's dead. Skiffley.
Skiffly.
Toss a coin to the
Hello there.
spider.
Well, there's not really a spider that's reasonably close enough. I
You
did
can-
not mean to click. What the fuck is that? Can I?
I think
Is
it's
this
been
gonna? Is
telling
this
you
one
there's
gonna
one
be?
over there.
Yes, I see that there's one right there.
You
Okay,
can move
I'm saying.
first.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll move. Let's see how far it's 30 feet. Whoosh. Is that 30 feet? Can I move that way? Does
Yep.
that count as 30 feet?
Yep.
Nope. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yoink. Move there. Going for that spider.
Okay.
Oh, son of a bitch. Hold on 1 second.
So that'll be
I
a
left my dice.
-2.
Now, when you have negatives, if you do roll a nat 20 to crit, does it continue to stay a crit if you confirm?
So you have the same negative on the confirmation roll that you have on the normal roll, but if it can still crit just like anything else.
Okay. Well, that didn't help. Let's throw it in the box. All right. So let's see. We determined that's a +6. So that should hit at a. You said a -2, right?
Yep.
So that's a 16. I had an 18 in total. -2, 16.
That does hit.
Alrighty. And then my weakling damage. Yoink. Hey, I maximized though. So I get a plus. Do I get +1 to damage from
The
Yes.
spell.
Mama?
Yes,
All
because
right.
it counts as a weapon. So
A +1 from damage. So I get it from. You said +1 damage from it being my spell and 1 from hers, or just +1.
no, so it's +1 from each of those. So +2 total.
So +2 total. So 10 damage.
All right. So yeah, you fire this thing and it like takes 2 legs off of one side.
Oh my god!
The
Did I
spider
kill
is
it?
still up, but it is heavily damaged.
Okay.
Uh, Genevieve.
Can I remove limbs? Does it take bleed damage?
No.
So just kind of tangled up there. I yell out, "Good effort, Charlotte! Thank you, Vaughn. Uh, doing great, Skiffley. You guys are great." And then I'll try to wiggle out of the web. My escape artist that I don't really have ranks in, so let's see what happens.
I'm coming back there to cut you out with my scythe here very shortly.
Oh boy.
That please don't.
Oh no, I'm coming back there.
Please say this is enough because that was actually a good roll. 18.
Yeah. You you
Don't
managed
touch me.
that is plenty to get out.
Okay. And then I end my turn and immediately use my immediate action to cast Liberating Command on Cormac, which gives him +6 to an escape artist check to break himself out.
All right. Well, Corbag, it is your turn.
Okay. That'd be a 25 to slip myself free.
That is most definitely a success.
Can I? And unfortunately, that's. Well, I suppose I could just quick draw my bow and fire a shot.
Escape. Using the escape artist is a standard action.
Okay. Then I shall not do so.
You can draw the bow, but
Well, if I'll be honest, I don't see the point because either it's going to be dead. Honestly, considering the rate at which Skiffley's been dealing out damage, I fully expect it to be dead by the time my next turn comes around.
okay. Well, it is
And
its.
also, yeah, I'm primarily melee.
That's fair. It is its turn, and it
To flee.
yeah, that's what it's doing. Runs all the way down here and clambers into the hole.
Damn, that thing can run.
It
That was
has
out of
same
game,
speed
by the
you
way.
do.
I can't shoot it as it runs away because it like full disengaged, right?
That thing can crawl.
It wasn't in melee with anybody, so it did not provoke any attacks of opportunity.
Gotcha.
You know what? I'm going to actually say it is not there because I forgot
I ripped 2 of its legs off.
that I said it was missing 2 legs, so it does not make it to the hole because it is slowed down.
Good, I want it dead.
So are we chasing the spiders down the hole?
Oh, for surely, right? I am.
I was afraid of that.
Well, in that case, Kaji, it is your turn. As the one you were approaching just ran away from you.
More like
Whale.
hobbled away from him.
It still made, 50 feet. It just didn't make 60.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to move here. I think that was 30. Yeah. Actually, no, it's only 25. Move here. And then that puts me 25 feet away. And so that means I would take a -4 to throwing a dagger, correct? At a 10-foot range increment?
Yes.
Okay. So I will attempt to do that. So we'll see how this works.
It's 9 minutes.
20. Actually, that makes it a 16.
16 still hits.
Alrighty. So I throw a dagger into it for 2 damage.
All right. Well, so your dagger pierces into its body, but doesn't seem to really penetrate terribly deep into the exoskeleton. Charlotte, it's your turn.
Woohoo! Right in the carapace. Well, first thing I do is I perception check, make sure nothing else is nearby.
Okay. Go ahead and make a roll.
To include C and here. Not as bad actually.
Yeah, good roll. So yeah, it looks like everything else in the area has retreated to safety, or what it believes is safety.
Did I see which way anything went?
Well, you know, at least 2 more spiders went down the hole. Not to mention however many were still down there to begin with.
Oh, it's probably not good. Okay, so I turn around and I look at my partners to make sure they're okay, and I head back to them. That's all I do. I check on their well-being. They may be just fine, but I still go back to check on them because I'm very concerned because I don't see anything else. So,
All right. In that case, it circles back around to Vaughn.
All right, so I just kind of just. Do we all want to go down that hole?
No.
no, hell no.
But are we? But we
We're,
should.
we're gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're probably going to. Yes.
We're definitely going to. And if you don't mind taking care of that straggler, so one less we got to deal with down there.
All right, I'll fire.
You should move closer.
You
He does
should.
not need to at all.
Does he take negatives when he shoots from that distance?
Not from that distance, no.
I just don't get the +1 to point blank.
Oh wait, Justin, I forgot. I'd get a +1 from the thing, right? From the Inspire Courage.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah, yeah. So 3 damage instead of 2.
Okay.
Did you minimize?
I did not actually.
All right, so I rolled 17 and a 13. So 26, no, 25 on the one and 21 on the other. Those both hit.
Yeah.
Fucking our OPs and Archer over here.
Well, I got 6, 7, 8 damage. 9, 10. Not 10 damage. Sorry.
Okay.
Total.
So, again, your arrows slam into it, pierce deeply through the exoskeleton, and it screeches this horrible sound and curls up and dies.
Oh,
Fuck yeah, Art.
Hey, I have a question.
Mm.
If Ben enlarges himself with enlarged person,
See.
and then I also enlarge him, does he then double again in
They
size?
don't stack.
No, those are they run concurrently.
Damn, that would be fun.
That's a good no. That's a good thought, but no, unfortunately, enlarged person runs concurrently.
Yeah, it very specifically says it does not stack.
That would just be funny if everybody in the party that knows and can cast it just decides to fucking enlarge the bipolar.
out again.
Take
Just
a
give her
quick
time.
bio
She
break
gets bigger.
before we go down.
Just wait. I'm gonna put my foot through that hole eventually. Or actually, let me put it this way: I'm gonna put my foot into the hole, and especially as I'm raging.
All right. So it is 8:20. What time do people need to be off?
I'm good for whatever.
I can go until 11. 11 is my cutoff.
Okay. Well, I'm really hoping this doesn't last that long.
I need to go talk to my other half real fast.
Well, I need to pee, so we'll take a quick pause. Everybody take care of what they need to do, and we'll be back.
I'm working on it, dear.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and officially call for the night. Everyone can add 900 experience for killing the wolves.
Oh, you're not gonna do it for us like Josh does?
No, I'm
Damn.
too lazy for that. If you don't add it yourself, it doesn't exist.
Damn.
I don't remember getting told how much we got last session.
Because you
Oh,
didn't
because
get it last session because the adventure,
Gotcha.
the thing wasn't done.
So it's
gotcha.
official now that we got our 900
It's like finish
XP
my
now.
drink.
All right.
I love this because I can't find a serving.
Yep.
Eat
And
that
we
off.
will 2 weeks. We'll come back and finish killing the spiders.
Oh,
Okie
boy.
dokie.
All right. And recording.
Everybody have a good night.